What is going on, people from the tube? Welcome back to another Pancho's Things. Today, quick video, I'm gonna go over an update on how my combination for this waterfall season is working. Benelli Super Black Eagle 3, Muller choke tubes, Boss shot shell. Let's get started. If you're new to the channel, I used to shoot in the past with a Super Nova 12 gauge with Carlson cremators. That was a combination that worked really well for me. Still until today, I still own that shotgun, and when I shoot the shotgun, that's the tubes that are on it, and it's literally muscle memory. That shotgun is extremely accurate. The patterns that combination throws, regardless of the shell, it is super nice. Now, later about the Super Black Eagle 3, and since I was coming with that reference, I decided to buy also Carlson cremators for the Super Black Eagle 3. Now, Super Black Eagle, I can't speak for anybody else, but my Super Black Eagle 3 with the Carlson cremators didn't perform nearly as well as the Supernova. So, once again, I'm not bashing Carlson or anything. I love them. I don't need to buy any other shock tube for my Supernova because what it has is just perfect for it. But it didn't work for my Super Black Eagle 3. So jumped in the market trying to figure something out, what I wanted, and I came across these guys. Muller choke tubes. This is the H2O series, which is for waterfowling. You got the decoy for your close range, or the passing, which will be your mid-range, and then there's the UFO, which is your long range. Came across this guy and I acquired. Now, because of a series of issues that I was having with the steel shells that I was using in the past, I decided that I wanted to kind of like switch it all up, and for this year just use the only thing that was the common denominator was the Super Black Eagle 3, but no choke tubes, So one thing that I gotta tell you is, if you're using your mid-range or your passing choke tube from Muller and the birds get closer, don't take the shot. That is a bird that is going to be completely destroyed, not being able to be consumed. So they pack a punch, and when the choke is when the constriction is tight on these guys, it is tight, and when it opens, but it doesn't give you patchiness, it doesn't give you holes. It's really nice constriction, really nice choke tubes. So, but just gotta let you know, just gauge your birds and know how close they are, and choose the right choke tube for the situation or for the hunt, because they can do some serious damage to the bird if you're shooting way too close or the constriction is way too tight. They're fired. Now, that being said, I want to also talk about the shells. So, as I mentioned before, I was having issues with the shells. I was having a lot of cripples. I was having I didn't feel that the shell had enough punch. I was shooting steel though, and I was shooting cans, which, once again, for 3 years I shot cans and I never had a problem with it. But I started noticing that my numbers of cripples, more the way that I hunted, the way that I shoot, it was getting too much. So I decided, well, since it's a full configuration, let's try the shells. So I went with Boss 3-inch stack 3 number 3s and 5. And I gotta tell you, that shell, this right here, 3-inch number 3 5 12 gauge, this is a shotgun shell that you can use for pretty much any bird. Teal, medium dogs, big dogs, honkers. This thing packs a punch. This is bismuth tin alloy cover on copper. This thing, if you're coming from shooting steel and then you jump into something like this, is a different ballgame. It's a different type of shell. They're a little bit more expensive, but what these do, the level of penetration that you get with this, the density is phenomenal. Now, even that is bismuth and you have more density than steel, the only downside, and it's not a bad deal, it's not at the end of the world, it's just something that I noticed, is, once again, this is bismuth tin alloy recovered, like it's covered, the pellet is covered on copper. And the reason for that is, even that this is denser than steel, is a little bit softer of a metal. So what happens is that it has the tendency to fragment on impact, which is the penetration level and the impact level is the same. It's just that you have this fragment once in a while. So I cleaned some dogs and I found some of those fragments in the bird. Not a big deal. We're all gonna have to clean the birds. We're all gonna make sure that we don't have any pellets in there. But it's something that I noticed that happens with it. Doesn't make it any less lethal, doesn't make it any less strong. This is a heck of a shell. But just FYI, it does fragment, and you will find in some of your birds, you'll find little tiny pieces of the tin alloy bismuth, still with the copper attached to it. It's not that it just separates into pieces, no. It cracks, and the copper stays attached to the bismuth tin alloy, but it's just cracked. But I haven't seen any downside to that where the bird is not dying or anything like that. Actually, the very few shots that I took that the bird didn't completely perish on the initial shot was because among my shells in my pouch there were some heavy metals, and I hit the bird first with the heavy metals and then I hit it with this, and that's when I had to take a couple extra shots. The extra shots that I had taken with these shells has been because I have missed right out, but not because the bird has needed a second or a third follow-up shot. So really nice shell, and as I mentioned before, this combination is working for me phenomenal. So once again, Benelli Super Black Eagle 3, Muller choke tubes, Boss shot shell 3-inch, number 3-5 stack. Perfect combination for me, and quite honestly, I want to try some other choke tubes just to see what they do and how they look on paper. But it's more for me to geek out. Is for the field and for the hunts. More likely, this is gonna be the combo that I'm gonna stick to because it works and it's giving me great results. So if you guys want to take advantage, Muller provided me kindly enough with a coupon and a link, which if you guys want to try these guys, you want to buy them because you already tried them and you like them and you want to buy them, please use that coupon, please use that link. That will save you some money here and there, and it also will help me greatly and it help the channel improve and grow. But there you go, that's my update on my configuration for this waterfowl season. Is beautiful, it's working perfectly. Unfortunately, I haven't hunted as much as I wanted, and I haven't got into as many birds. It's getting cooler, so hopefully we get another push of birds here. But so far, as I said before, Muller choke tubes, Benelli SB3, Boss short shell. Nothing to complain about. They're doing the job just fine. Thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Pancho!